Next on BNI Mid-America TV, it's the Gold Club Member Spotlight Show. Gold Club members have sponsored 6 or more people into BNI, and they are here to share their secrets with you. If you want to improve your inviting techniques, then this is the show for you. And now, our host, Jennie Bellinger.
Welcome to the Gold Club Member Spotlight. I'm your host, Jennie Bellinger with Level Up Coaching, LLC. Today, I am here to introduce you to Tom Liebenrood with Biz Pro Mobile. Tom has been a BNI member for a little over 3 years and has not only become a Gold Club member, but is also the area director for the Route 13 corridor section of BNI, which in Southern Illinois is the very, very southern Illinois, as far south as you can go. Welcome to the show, Tom.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm doing well, but today we get to focus on you. So let's start with your business, because obviously that's the reason you joined BNI, and your business is called Biz Pro Mobile. So who are your ideal clients for Biz Pro Mobile?
So we create digital business cards for people, or mobile business cards, where it's primarily used through your phone. So our biggest customers would be real estate agents, mortgage lenders, and specifically people in direct sales that deal with customers not always in front of them, but over the phone. So they're able to send their information out because it is digital and mobile. So as a text message, and their customers or potential clients are able to keep all of their information in one spot.
Awesome. And so you've been with Biz Pro Mobile for how long?
Approaching between 4 and 5 years.
Oh, that's awesome. And can you share with us a BNI success story of a referral that you've helped using Biz Pro Mobile and how that helped them in their business?
Well, one of the biggest ones is, like I say, real estate agents. And because of being able to provide business cards to real estate agents, they're able to capture many more clients and customers. And one specific agent, she had gotten our business card, had shared it with a potential customer who was looking for a house, ready to buy another house. And so they were at a bonfire with a group of friends, and one of their friends brought up the fact that they were buying a house, and they asked who they were using for their agent, and they told them the person's name. And they're like, "Oh, do you have her contact information? Because we're going to look as well." And so she shared the agent's business card with this couple. 2 more couples ended up asking, "Can we get her card as well? We trust her if you trust her." And so with that, she shared the business card with the 3 other couples. Well, literally within about 5 weeks, all 4 couples had purchased houses through this one real estate agent by being able to share it with one customer. So it was a huge success.
Wow. Well, I think that definitely makes checking out Biz Pro Mobile as an opportunity. And so you obviously joined BNI to help get more referrals for this. And it sounds like that was a great success story for that real estate agent. But in the course of all of this, you also became a Gold Club member. How did that happen?
Well, because of how successful BNI has been for my business and how it's helped us grow, when I joined BNI, we were in 5 states roughly. And because of BNI, I now have customers in 15 states. So I felt like, hey, this is doing something great for me in my business. I need to help others grow their business utilizing this tool we call BNI. And so I started inviting people, and through that have sponsored many people through BNI, and just because of what it's done for me, helping share that with other businesses.
Aww.
So reaching out to friends and just regular businesses, people I don't even know.
Oh, that's really good to hear, because, obviously it makes the invitation so much easier to be able to say, hey, I've grown my business from 5 states to 15, I've 3x'd my territory, right? Essentially, right. That's huge. So in doing that and becoming a Gold Club member, what has been your favorite benefit from being a part of the Gold Club?
The connections and contacts that I've made. It's gotten me into doors that I potentially would have struggled to get into. would not have been able to guaranteed to get into those doors. And so it's opened some doors for me, contacts and connections throughout the Midwest, Georgia, Florida, a couple other places because of, being in the Gold Club and just expanding my reach.
That is super cool. And so, as you've been going through doing this, you've also started, like I mentioned before, growing chapters. So you're not just growing your own chapter that you're a part of, but you've become the area director and you're launching chapters and growing the chapters in your region. So can you share with us some of the prospecting tips that you have to help find all these new people to invite? Because one of the biggest things I hear from BNI members is, I feel like I've invited everybody I know. So how are you finding more people?
It's just always listening and looking. There's a business owner in Marion, where my chapter is, who, because of the size of his business, I figured he had been invited before. And so he had purchased a business in a town that I'm starting a chapter in. And I reached out to him about starting or launching his business into that chapter. And he's like, what is BNI? One of the largest business owners in Marion who had no clue what BNI is. So people think everybody knows or everybody has been invited. They haven't. So he consequently came. He's like, Tom, I've got to get involved in this. And I could not believe he had never heard or been invited to BNI. I mean, he owns several businesses in Southern Illinois. And and so it was really awesome experience. He came, they joined, got the business in, and I was looking at other chapters for potential future expansion and with his business, and putting them in different chapters because of the exposure throughout Southern Illinois. So you just never know. And I always say, don't count anybody out. You can't. You let them make that decision and you just invite.
Exactly. And so, and not only just the inviting process, but to become a Gold Club member, it's because you sponsored 6 or more members. How have you walked some of these visitors that you invited to visit not only your chapter, but these other chapters that you were helping to build and grow? How have you walked them through the process, especially the decision-making process, from being a visitor to, giving a 30 to 60-second introduction of themselves, all the way to deciding that they're going to become a member or at least apply for membership?
Well, the biggest thing is getting them in to seeing what BNI is all about, talking to them about how the benefits and how it's helped grow my business and the potential that is there to help grow their business. A lot of times, not always, but many times I will bring them to my chapter or one of the other established chapters to help them see the end result. And, when it's sponsoring people into my chapter or some of the other established chapters, it's easy because they come in, they see and hear the numbers, they hear the excitement, in the chapter and the businesses that are there and how they're growing and the referrals. So that's real easy. But for a new chapter, you don't have those numbers. And so it's really explaining how it works, talking about the benefits, and trying to reach out to get them to come to one of your chapters if possible, but it's not always possible. So you just have to do a lot of explaining and letting them understand what it's all about.
Yeah, I have gone through that process myself, having worked with Victor to build a chapter. Good golly, it's been almost 10 years now. So I remember what that's like, getting to take them to your brand new one to meet the people, and then taking them to another one to say, okay, now all those people, we're going to do this with them.
Right. Correct.
Build this thing with them. But to get that engagement and that opportunity for them to really be a part of something from the start is really exciting for a lot of professionals and entrepreneurs, especially, right?
Correct. Yes.
Good. So awesome. Tom, I want to thank you so much for sharing your expertise here, especially the prospecting piece. Like I said, that's the number one question that I get from especially new and even sometimes seasoned members. What would you like to share with our audience in terms of, if they want to learn more about Biz Pro Mobile, or they want to learn more about opportunities for growing chapters down in Southern Illinois, how can they get a hold of you and learn more about those two opportunities?
So they can give me a call at 618-303-2783. I will share my digital card with them, or they can text me. And again, I can share that way as well. They can look me up on the BNI Connect BNI Mid-America as well, and find my profile. I'm in there and my updated information with my digital card where they can click and get straight to it. On the BNI Mid-America mobile app that we created for BNI Mid-America specifically. So those are the quickest ways to get a hold of me and find me, and then I will connect with them. I'm willing to talk to anybody about Biz Pro, but also about BNI and how to help it grow their business.
That is so great to hear. Well, thanks again for being here, Tom. We really appreciate you being here. And so for those of you who are watching, stay tuned because we do have some more BNI Mid-America TV shows coming right up.
For more information on how BNI can help you build your business, book your complimentary consultation with Virginia Moosekeith at discoverbnimidamerica.com. BNI Mid-America TV is brought to you by the Bergman Insurance Group, your trusted source for Medicare information, education, and enrollment. Be sure to check out the show notes for additional information on how to contact today's host or guest about their business, and thanks for watching.